working within Gmail, but more specifically, we're going to be looking at contacts and how to clean up some of your contacts, and also how to create new custom groups so that when you type in the email, that you can send an email to a group that you've created or to a group that the admin has created for you. So just to give you some background, last year we did a migration to Gmail, so some of our old contacts migrated over. So when you type in, for example, grade 8 team or 8th grade team, you might get the wrong contact list, and you might be sending an email to Ty Newbill, and you don't want to do that. So I'm going to show you how to access your contacts, clean it up a bit, and I'm going to show you a few red flags to watch out for. So first of all, you can go to your contacts list by clicking on this drop down here and pressing contacts. You can also access it over by clicking on the waffle, and you'll see the contacts down here. So go ahead and click on that. Now, what you're interested here is the groups that are created. I'm going to go ahead and click on the groups. If you scroll down here on the left column, you'll see all the groups these are actually imported from my old groups from last year. Now, if you go through some of them and you know that some of them are dated, you can easily tell this. If you're a returning teacher and you find teachers in there that don't belong, you can say, you know what, I don't think I need this group anymore. So for example, if I see this MSHS 9th teachers and I don't really need it, I can go ahead and just click the bucket and you can press delete. The thing about this is you're not necessarily deleting the group, you're just deleting this group from your contacts, okay? So don't worry that if you think you're erasing someone else's group that they created, that's not the case. So this is going to be really helpful in just cleaning up your contacts, especially when you're writing an email that's specific to a group, but you don't want to get the wrong group. So I'm going to go in here. I see Mary Bry. She's not at the school anymore. I know that that's an old group, so I'm going to go delete group. And yes, I want to delete it. Another thing to show you here, if you keep scrolling down, so over time I'm going to continue to refine and clean this up. I'll just tell you, the groups that the admin created, so any new 8th grade team, 9th grade, 10th grade, elementary, admin created those. You cannot delete those groups, so don't worry. And I'll show you the difference, what those look like in an email. If you keep scrolling down and you hit new group, this is where you can create a customized group. If you're a team leader and you want to do this for a generation or for your team, you can name the team and then you can create group and then you start populating it with emails. So that might be useful for new teachers and it might be useful for returning teachers who want to create a new group. Now, going back to my email, I'm going to show you some red flags to watch out for. So if I go to compose, I'll show you what the difference is. So if I type in 8th into the email, I can see a few different things come up. Now here's MSHS 8th grade teachers, and then there's 8th at ASFM. Now I'm just going to quickly explain the difference. This, where you see actual names populate, this could mean two things. It could mean one, you've created that group, or two, it's a contact that you've migrated from last year's mail system. Chances are this is outdated. And it's got names, as you can see here, Annalise Hill, who doesn't teach here anymore. Anything that populates with a bunch of names, again, it's you created it or it migrated over, and you need to edit it or delete it in the way that I just showed you before. The ones that are good look like this. And you see it comes up 8th at asfm.edu.mx and no names populated. This has been created from the admin panel by our IT department, and these should be all up to date and ready to go. So if no name populate, that's probably the one you want. You know, unless you've created it yourself and you've customized it, these are the ones that are good to go. I'll just type in, let's see, 9th. This one here, again, you see that the names are coming up. This is a bit of a red flag that this is probably a dated group or someone created this group manually. This is not the official kind of ASFM group that we're looking for. So again, if you see names populate, chances are that you want to either edit or delete that and just go with the one that looks more like this without names populating in it. I hope that helps in cleaning up your contacts and creating new groups. This is just to help create a more efficient mail system when you're emailing teams and groups. So thanks for listening, and tune in to Tech Tuesday next week.